Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the Bronco Sport, and we're going to see if this is a real Bronco. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Large Miller Ford here in Draper for giving me some time with this Bronco Sport. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions, just ask for Scott. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood we have a turbo 1.5 liter 3-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 25 around town and then 30 on the highway, with power outputs being 181 horsepower and then 190 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, it's raised there on either side, so pretty muscular looking, and the screen color is very outdoorsy. Cool headlight design. The grille's all blacked out. Fog lights there at the bottom as well, and the front end, pretty cool sculpting there. Tire wheel setup is 225 by 60 by 18 on the front and over in the rear. Got the silver with the blacked out center, big chunky fender flares, outer banks there on the side, and then you've got that nice molding there. I like the whole top section here on the baby Bronco. Looks cool with the roof rails rather, no crossbars on this one. Anyways, there's your side profile. Here's a quick look at the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function, remote start. Got the Bronco logo there on the back. And then with the baby Bronco, you can pop open just the glass if you want. You can also do the whole door as well. And there's quite a bit of storage here in the back. Got a 12 volt here. Got some lighting in the rear. But because of the boxy design, yeah, it's very, very spacious for such a small crossover. Plop that down. Like the taillight design, that's also cool looking. Parking sensors there at the bottom. That's the rest of the rear. Now this leads us to the rear. I like the brown trim right there. It looks nice. This is cool. Goes around. Look at the seats. Pretty fancy pants. Quickly pop in. Okay, you've got a little holders there. You can see here at the vents, and then because of the boxy design, you've got plenty of headroom. Popping up front, soft touch here at the top, down below as well. All of our window controls, you've got the mirror adjustments, memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. Got the Bronco logo there. Nice trim all down the center. Power adjustments there on the side. Got all of our light controls here. Steering wheel's manually adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. Practical controls here on the front, like our adaptive cruise control with our lane centering, volume controls, voice command, phone controls as well. Regular stocks there on the back. Now quick look at the gauge cluster, fully digital, and close that. You can use it to see different bits of info. I like how they have a column view. This does have goat modes, so this isn't quite as crazy as the Badlands, but hey, you can still technically do some cool stuff. Got this nice 360 camera system, good resolution overall, and trajectory lines do turn with the steering wheel. Aside from that, with the rest of the screen, touchscreen functionality, and it's pretty darn quick to respond. The controls for the heated seats, heated steering wheel, and the climate is all built into the screen, so that's something to note. There's a little bit of storage behind, and then you've got nice trim all over the dash. Pretty big glove box. And then down below, you can see the volume control, parking assist, stability control, auto stop start, all of that. Plenty of storage down there with the phone charging pad. Shifter for the 8-speed, got your park brake and your auto hold, some cup holders, your goat modes, storage. Nice trim here on the top. Regular rear view mirror, and then we do have a sunroof up top. Here's a quick look at the window sticker. You can see 2025 outer banks. And total MSRP, $39,775. Wow, for a 3-cylinder SUV? Let's see how it performs. Let us set off. Sorry, the engine's like doing this. Are we having a party under the hood, or is that just what 3 cylinders do? What in the world? Boy, oh boy. Where's the Bronco? I gotta look where the Bronco Sport's built. I got a sneaking suspicion. Sneaking suspicion! Yeah, this thing sounds weird. It's not, yeah, 30. I was gonna say it's cold outside today, like 37 degrees for a car. It's kind of cold, but it's not that cold. We'll turn off the heat. First off, I don't need it, and secondly, let's see, turn that off too. That'll maybe give this engine a little bit less stress, this little 3-cylinder. Yeah, this little guy's got some torque. Man, what a crazy world we live in where we've got turbo 3-cylinder for almost 40 grand. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I do like the torque though, man. This thing's, and the 8-speed's very smooth. This thing's actually pretty peppy. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Seats are comfortable. Like, they've done a good job. That's the thing about the Bronco Sport. They've done actually a pretty good job with this car in terms of how it drives, the power it has, even in the 3-cylinder. Obviously the 4-cylinder turbo is a bit better, but 3-cylinder is still peppy. And I think it actually looks pretty cool on the outside. But yeah, the pricing on this, man, it is wild. There's no two ways about it. Braking's not too weird either. Man, it's kind of jumpy a little bit. Not horrible, but a little bit jumpy here and there. So I do love about independent suspension. Turning radius is so good. Man, that person really ran that red light. That was like not even close. It's actually got pretty good power for being a 3-cylinder turbo. So overall, I think this is a really nice machine. I honestly do have beef with the pricing. I don't know what Ford is thinking with the pricing on this. I talked about this in my other review, but you know, this is a unibody constructed vehicle, and unibody's just more expensive to construct than body and frame, and so I think that's one of the problems that we have nowadays, where automakers have so many unibody vehicles, is they cost more to build, but they aren't perceived as, like, what's the word for it? They aren't perceived as better, right? People are actually willing to shell out more money for a body on frame vehicle in a lot of cases. Like the Bronco's a good example, right? The full Bronco. This Bronco Sport is considered like not a real Bronco, and the big Bronco is considered a real Bronco, and people are willing to spend more money on that, even though it's technically a more simple vehicle overall. So it's just kind of interesting how that all sits. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just being practical. I think with where everything's at, this seems expensive to me. 3-cylinder, it's a great car, but I just don't know who's going to shell out $40,000 for a 3-cylinder turbo SUV. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. And is this a real Bronco? My personal opinion is it's not. Obviously, it's not a full-size Bronco, but I'm okay with the Bronco name because it has Sport at the end of it, right? Bronco Sport. It's not just Bronco. And they've really stylized this, so I think it's okay that it has the nameplate. Let me know what you think.